Hello everybody, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be talking about some tips that I have for you guys when getting diamond or dark matter camo, as well as what weapon type you should start off with. So personally, let's start off with the weapon type, and personally I would recommend going for diamond assault rifles or submachine guns, because those are the main two classes in Black Ops 3, and unless you like running around with shotguns, or you're a sniper, or you like light machine guns, then that is definitely the best class for you to go with. Yes, diamond shotguns are probably the easiest ones to get, but unless you like using shotguns, then what's the point of having them diamond? So, let's say you decide to go with diamond assault rifles, here are some tips for you getting the long shots, headshots, as well as double kills and bloodthirsties. So let's start off with the 100 headshots. This is very straightforward. Basically 70% of all guns in Black Ops 3, you need to get 100 headshots. So my tips for you is run Fire Breaks Heat Wave, which is very straightforward. All you have to do is you just stun a guy, and then you can probably get a headshot if you're good. And that's really it. It's really not that hard. Also remember, get used to the gun. In the beginning, you're probably not going to get that many headshots. You're going to struggle. It's going to be pretty frustrating. Once you get to know the gun and you start to use it more and more, you can drop up to 15 headshots a game. So now that we got the headshots out of the way, let's go into the long shots. Now long shots for me used to be insanely hard. I used to get like one per game. It was really hard for me to get long shots. But with this tip, it should really help you. And one thing that you really need to know is you have to design your class around long shots. What I mean by that is you have to design your class behind long shots. Like you need to have you want to put on a foregrip. Straightforward, less recoil means that it is easier to hit targets at long range. Varic sight, which I will get to that in a moment, but Varic sight as well as FMJ. Because FMJ, if let's say you're camping on the back of Nuketown and you see a guy in the window, then that guy might run behind a wall and you won't be able to get him because the wall penetration in Black Ops 3 really isn't that great. So I really recommend running FMJ as well as Varic sight, because Varic is basically like a sniper scope with 2 zoom factors. And also remember to put it in 1x zoom, because 1x zoom almost halves the range that you need to get a long shot with. So 1x zoom, Varic sight, FMJ, and foregrip. When it comes to getting diamond assault rifles, it should be pretty easy when you're getting long shots. Now we're going to be going into double kills as well as bloodthirsties. Now, these are pretty straightforward. The double kills, they're going to happen naturally. If you play the Chaos Mosh Pit or something like Ground War, and it shouldn't be that hard to see 2 people running really close to each other, and then you just go and kill them both, and you get your double kill. It really isn't that hard, and sometimes you might get the 100 headshots and then get the double kills in the same game. So really, double kills really aren't that hard. When it comes to bloodthirsties, just play conservatively. If you want to, you can camp. It's not insanely hard to get bloodthirsties. It's annoying because it takes a little while if you are having a hard time or you die one off of the bloodthirsty. So just basically play conservatively and you should eventually get those bloodthirsties. The last 2 challenges for the weapons, and that is going to be 50 kills with no attachments and 50 kills with 5 attachments plus an optic. And these really are very easy to do. You just run your gun like with the attachments that are needed. Do that for both of the challenges. It's really not that hard. You'll eventually get 50 kills. So now guys, you have diamond assault rifles. If you follow these tips, it should be easier for you guys getting diamond submachine guns and assault rifles. So without further ado, let's get right into submachine guns. Now, for when it comes to the 100 headshots, the same as assault rifles, that is very straightforward. As I said before in the assault rifle portion of this video, all you really need to do, run Fire Breaks Heat Wave, aim at the head, as well as don't get discouraged. You will get better at the gun and you will start to get more and more headshots once you get more used to the weapon. Now we're going to be moving along into double kills as well as bloodthirsties. This isn't really that hard. Play like Ground War or Chaos Mosh Pit. It shouldn't take you too long to get double kills. Bloodthirsties, play a bit more conservatively. check your corners, play smart, and you should get those bloodthirsties sooner. Now, when it comes to revenge medals are pretty tricky because it's not like how you can play a certain playstyle, but it's kind of random in a way because like you have to die to get these things, and it can be kind of annoying, but if you just keep playing, you will eventually get revenge medals. It will just come naturally, and that's really for a lot of these camo challenges. A lot of them will just come naturally. Like revenge medals, you will die and then you will kill the guy who killed you. That's just how it works. And if you play something like Ground War, as I said before, and Chaos Mosh Pit, you shouldn't have that much of a hard time getting revenge medals, bloodthirsties, as well as double kills. Now, I believe the last one are as well getting 50 kills with 5 attachments and 1 optic. Very straightforward. You just build your class around that, and then the other one is 50 kills with no attachments. Very straightforward. Run your class around that setup, and then you will eventually get 50 kills, and before you know it, you have diamond submachine guns and assault rifles. So guys, I hope this video helped you with getting diamond assault rifles, submachine guns, and dark matter. I really hope this helped you. If it did, remember to leave a like, and if you really like my stuff, subscribe. And thank you once again for watching this video, and goodbye.